Welcome, Powerplex Sports fans. We are here in Boston, Massachusetts. This is day one, game number 2 in the Nike Boston Qualifier. Powerplex 18 wheeling going 1-0 so far on the day, getting ready to face off against WSA Gators 18 Elite. After this game, we will have a crossover game if we win this game at 7:15. So it's probably going to be, we'll take care of that later on. It might be about an hour and a half, 2 hours after this game, depending. We got the pregame handshake going on right now. We're going to get lineups and we're going to get this second game underway here in Boston. In the front court for Plex, we have Nora, Aubrey, and Kaylin. In the backcourt, Tatum, Lauren, and Brenna. Plex will be on serve receive here in set number 1. Brenna checks out, Maya checks in the back row. Plex ready for serve receive. The Gators getting set to serve. The Gators have the ball. Gators with the first serve of set 1. Hard low serve down the middle. Maya pops it up. Tatum pops it up, and then Kaylin tips it to the side. That's going to be a kick for Kaylin on the right side. So Plex will start with the first point here in set. Oh, they're going to call a little too tight to the net, maybe. Gators get the first point. So Gators up 1 with another serve. Deep serve down the middle. Maya tries to get the pass. An ace by the Gators puts Plex down 2-0 here to start off this game. Gators getting set to serve again. Another hard low serve, and Maya having some difficulty here to start the first set, as Gators take a 3-0 lead here in the first. Some good serves by the Gators, mixing it up. Deep serve. Lauren with the fast Tatum. Tatum to Kaylin. Kaylin goes into the block. Gets blocked. Nora gets it up. Kaylin gets it over. Gators setting up their offense. They're going to go to the outside. They hit a roll shot over. Maya with the pass to Tatum. Tatum quick sets to Nora. Nora through the block. Gators able to get the dig. They try to get it over the net. Can't get it over. And Plex will get their first point of the set. So Kaylin will head back to serve for Plex. Kaylin cross-court serve low. Gators able to pop it up. They're going to set up their right side hitter. They tip it cross-court. Tatum to Kaylin. Kaylin to Aubrey. Aubrey goes over the block. Gators try to get the dig. Can't come up with it. So Plex will get the point. Kaylin back to serve again. Plex still down 1 here to kick things off in set 1. Kaylin deep serve down the line. That's going to be an ace for Kaylin. So we are knotted at 3s here in the first. Kaylin back to serve another. Kaylin, another deep serve down the line. Gators able to get this one up. They're going to set their right side hitter. Hits it, gets partially blocked. Aubrey able to pop it up to Lauren. Lauren sets up Aubrey on the outside. She hits a roll shot over. Gators not able to get that one. The roll shot by Aubrey on the outside finds its mark on the court. So Plex with their first lead here in set 1. Kaylin back to serve another. Kaylin serving deep down the line. Gators able to get it up. They're going to set up the right side, who has to just bump it over, and they're going to call in the net by Gators. So Plex will get the point, leading by 2. Kaylin back to serve again. Kaylin short cross-court serve. Gators able to get it up. They're going to set up there. A little bit of confusion. They bump it over. Maya with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin backs us to Tatum. Tatum goes cross court. Gators with it in. They're going to set up their right side hitter who pushes it over. Kaylin tips it up to Maya. Maya back to Tatum. Tatum goes deep, and that's going to be just a little bit deep out of bounds. So the Gators down one, getting set to serve here in set number one as they try and track that ball down. A good swing by Tatum, just a little bit too hard. Not quite enough top spin on it to find that back baseline. So cross court serve short, Maya with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin to go on the slide, gets blocked at the net. And we are knotted at fives here in the first. So Gators looking to try and take back the lead here early in this first set. Deep serve down the middle. Lauren able to pop it up to Kaylin. Kaylin out to Aubrey. Aubrey goes into the net a little bit too low, and the Gators go back up one. So Plex on fire in game one, struggling out of the gates here in game two. Gators deep serve. Lauren gets it up. Kaylin gets it up, and then Tatum hits it deep, and that is gonna go off the fingertips of Gators. So a kill for Tatum in the middle as Aubrey checks out. Haley will check in and head back to serve for Plex. Haley, hard low serve, just a little bit too low in the net. Kaylin went on a really nice run. That's been the high point here for Plex in this first set. Gators with the lead, deep serve, high serve, I should say. Haley to Kaylin to Tatum. Tatum goes around the block and down. He'll put Tatum on the right side. Got a little thunder out there. So Nora checks out, Brenna checks into the front row. Maya will head back to serve for Plex. Maya low serve off the top of tape and over. Maya powered through the top of the net for the ace. So Plex goes back up one. Maya deep serve down the middle. Gators able to get it up. They're going to set the right side hitter. He tries to hit it down the line, goes off the antenna. So Plex pushing the lead to two as Maya will head back to serve again. Deep serve, cross court. Gators able to get it up. They're going to set their outside hitter. Hits it cross court. Maya goes through her fingers. Haley gets it back on the court. Tatum tips it over, and they're going to call a double hit on that pushover by Tatum. So Gators still within one here as we start to get close midway through this first set. Gators deep serve down the middle. Haley with the pass to Tatum. Kaylin. Kaylin to Brenna. Brenna with the big arm in the middle for the kill. So Tatum will head back to serve for Plex. Tatum low serve down the middle. In trouble is the Gators. They get it back up, but can't chase that last ball back down. So an ace for Tatum. Pushes the lead to three here in set one. Tatum back to serve another. Tatum deep serve down the middle. Gators able to get it up. They tip it over. Maya gets the dig, but they're going to call a double hit on that pushover by the Gators. So Plex pushing the lead to four as Tatum heads back to serve again. Tatum deep serve down the middle. Gators able to get it up. They're going to set their outside hitter. Hits a real shot over Haley with the pass to Tatum. Tatum out to Lauren. Lauren goes off the block and out of bounds. Kill for Lauren on the outside. Great swing by Lauren going off the block. Swinging her tool belt from the outside there for the kill. Tatum deep serve cross court. And that's going to be an ace for Tatum as it goes backwards out of bounds. Tatum with a laser from the baseline gives Plex their largest lead of the set so far, leading by 6 here. Tatum back looking for more. Tatum hard low serve, just a little too low into the net. So she ends her own run at the service line. Gators getting set to serve. Short serve just over the net. Brenna to Tatum. Tatum to Lauren. Lauren goes through the block, and that's going to be a kill for Lauren on the outside. Going around the block and down. Great swing by Lauren. So Haley will check out. Aubrey checks in to the front low as Lauren heads back to serve. They may have to chase that ball down from Florida as it went a ways down the court or down the convention center. Hard low serve by Lauren. Gators in trouble. Ace for Lauren. Beautiful serve. The ball low, just a cat's whisker above the top tape, and then it hooked right at the last second. Lauren, another hard low serve cross court. Another ace. Oh no, Gators get it up and over. Spoke too soon. Maya and Tatum to Brenna. Brenna with the kill. They called that around the antenna, so the wrong side of the antenna. So it is going to be an ace for Lauren. Lauren back, looking for more. Lauren Loso down the middle. Gators able to get this one up and over. Aubrey blocks the tip over. Gators try and hit it across, and they're going to call a double hit by the Gators. So Plex pushing the lead to 9 here in set number 1. Lauren with another serve, cross court deep. Gators able to get it up. They're going to set the right side hitter who tries to go roll shot. That's going to be too low in the net. So Plex starting to build this lead big here in the first set. Lauren back with a jump serve going cross court. Gators able to get it up. They set the right side hitter who hits a roll shot deep. That's going to be too deep, out of bounds. So Plex will get the point. Gators will take their first time out of the set as Plex pushing the lead to 10 here in set number 1. So Plex starting off relatively slow here in the first set, really struggling with passing, and then they struggled a little bit with serve, started to dial it in. At about the halfway point of the set, Plex really started to push their offensive power, their prowess onto the Gators. So after the timeout, both teams back out onto the court. Lauren back to serve. Lauren, another top spin serve. That one just about took out Kaylin or Brenna. I think it was Brenna, had to duck on that one. It was coming fast at her head. So Gators trailing by 9, getting set to serve. High lollipop serve by the Gators. Lauren to Tatum to Aubrey. Aubrey goes down the line, and that was just a little too long. The corner was open. Aubrey just not able to paint it. So the Gators trim the lead back down to 8 with another serve. Another lollipop serve. Maya able to pop it up to Tatum. Tatum access to Brenna. Brenna through the block and down. A lightning strike by Brenna. A quick flick by Tatum. Gets it to Brenna, and Brenna hammers it down. Maya heads out north, heads into the front row as Brenna heads back to serve. Brenna, hard serve down the line. Gators are a little bit slow. They get to the middle. They hit it deep. Brenna with the pass to Tatum. Tatum out to Aubrey. Aubrey hits a roll shot over on. Gators go diving for that ball. can't come up with it. So Plex with a point, pushing the lead back to 10 as Brenna heads back to serve again. Brenna, short serve just over the net. Gators able to get it up. They're going to set their outside hitter who hits it through the block. Brenna with the dig to Tatum. Tatum back to Brenna. Brenna hits it deep. That's going to be a kill for Brenna on the back row. Brenna showing off her defensive specialist skills on that one. Brenna, short serve, hits the top tape and rolls back. So she'll head out. Maya heads into the back row as Gators get set to serve. Gators, hard low serve down the middle. Maya able to get it up to Kaylin. Kaylin to Lauren. Lauren hits a roll shot over. Gators able to get the big. They set up the outside hitter. Hits it through the block. Maya gets a hand on it, but can't get it back up. So the Gators trimming the lead back down to 9 here in the first. Getting set to serve again. Hard low serve down the middle. Maya with a picture perfect pass this time to Tim. Tim to Aubrey. Aubrey tries to hit the roll shot, and it goes too short in the net. So the Gators down 8 now here in the first. Still serving at the baseline. Another hard low serve. Maya able to get this one to Tatum. Tatum hits us some more. Nora hits it deep. That's a cup for Nora in the middle. Great swing by Nora. Gators not able to get the dig. So Plex with the point. Back up 9. Kaylin back. Looking to see if she can close this first set out. Kaylin deep serve. Gators able to get it up. They're going to set up their outside hitter. Hits it off the block. And that's going to be a kill for the outside of the Gators. So the Gators down 8 with the serve. Deep serve down the middle. Warren pops it up to Kaylin. Kaylin to Aubrey. Aubrey off the block and down. Aubrey, my goodness, what a shot from the outside. So she'll check out. Haley will check in and look to see if she can close out set 1. Haley, cross-court serve low, and trouble is the Gators. Ace by Haley to close out the first set, so Plex will take it 25-15. We will have a quick set break before we head to set number 2. Just enough time to grab a quick drink, hit the restroom, and get ready for some great volleyball, more great volleyball here in Boston. After the set break, Flex back out onto the court. The Gators getting into position in the front court for Flex. We have Tatum, Aubrey, and Haley in the backcourt. Lauren, Maya, and Kaylin. Flex will be starting with serve here in set number 2 after being on serve receive in set 1. Flex off to a little bit of a rough start starting that first set. We'll see. And then halfway through, they really started to open it up before kind of cooling off a little bit right there at the tail end. We'll see how they start here in set number 2. Kaylin back ready to get this set underway. Kaylin with the first serve going down the line. Gators able to get it up. They're going to tip it over. Maya gets the bag to Kaylin. Kaylin to Aubrey. Aubrey tips it over. Gators with the cover. They're going to set their outside hitter. Hits it cross court. Maya able to pop it up. Kaylin tracks it down. Gets it to Haley. Haley tries to hit down the line, but just a little bit too low in the net. So the Gators, just like set 1, starting with the first point here in set 2. Gators with the serve. Hard low serve down the middle. Lauren gets it up. Aubrey goes diving, trying to get that ball. Couldn't track it down. So the Gators opened up with a 2-0 lead. In the first set, they opened up with a 3-0 lead before Flex able to get a point. Gators deep serve this time. Maya able to pop it up to Kaylin. Kaylin picks this to Aubrey. Aubrey goes cross court. That is a little bit deep out of bounds. So Flex struggling out of the gates here in set 2 as the Gators open up with a 3-point lead again. Deep serve. Lauren with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin out to Haley. Haley goes cross court. Gators with the dig. Lauren gets it up to Kaylin. Kaylin tips it over in 2. And the Gators not ready for the center trickery. So Flex will get their first point here in set 2 as Haley will head back to serve. Haley, hard low serve down the middle. In trouble is the Gators. Not able to track it down. That's an ace for Haley. So Flex back to within 1 here in set number 2 as Haley heads back and gets set to serve again. Haley, another hard low serve, another ace! Haley looking to try and get her second turkey of the day. Back-to-back aces. Haley deep serve, and that is going to be a little too deep. So the Gators go back up 1, now getting set to serve. A couple of great serves by Haley there. Can't quite claim the lead, so the Gators still leading by 1. Hard low serve down the line. Lauren able to get it to Kaylin. Kaylin back to Lauren. Lauren goes cross court. Gators with the dig. They set their outside hitter. Who goes shot over. Haley gets it to Kaylin. Kaylin back to Lauren. Lauren goes down the line, but that goes wide out of bounds. So the Gators leading by 2 here, getting set to serve again. Gators cross court serve. Haley with the pass. Kaylin back sets to Tatum. Tatum through the block and down. Go for Tatum on the right side. Tatum saw a window and threw that ball right through it. So Aubrey checks out. Brenna checks in to the front row. Maya heads back to serve for Flex as we try and track that ball down. Flex still trailing by 1 here in the second. Hard low serve down the middle. Gators able to get it up to the right side. They hit it cross court. That's going to be too wide out of bounds, so we are knotted at 5s here in the second set. Maya head back to serve again. Maya deep serve. No, an ace for Maya. So Flex claims their first lead of the set as Maya goes back looking for more. Maya, hard low serve down the middle, in troubles the Gators. They able to get it up. They're going to hit a roll shot cross court. Kaylin able to get the dig to Maya. Maya setting up Lauren on the outside. She goes cross court. Throw for Lauren on the outside. Lauren, a beautiful swing. Gators try to get the dig, couldn't control it. So Maya heads back to serve again. Flex leading by 2. Maya, another deep cross court serve. Gators able to get this one. They try to tip it over with a little center trickery. Unable to get that tip over. So Plex pushes the lead to 3 here in the second. Maya with another serve. Cross court serve short. Gators able to get it up and over. Maya goes flying, gets it to Kaylin. Kaylin to Brenna. Brenna trying to tip that ball over. Doesn't give it enough mustard to get over the net. So Plex leading by 2 as the Gators get set to serve. It's going to be a good idea by Brenna. Just couldn't quite get off. Hard low serve. Lauren to Brenna to Haley, who pushes it over. The Gators able to get it up to their middle. They tip it over. Tatum passes to Kaylin. Kaylin to Brenna. Brenna tips it through the block. Gators able to get it up. They're going to set up their outside. Oh, they push it over. Tatum to Kaylin, out to Lauren. Lauren goes down the line. Huge swing by Lauren for the kill. Lauren blocked the hammer from the outside to get that ball. Might need to check the floor for dents over there. Tatum back to serve for Plex. Tatum, hard low serve, cross court. Gators able to pop up. They're going to set their outside hitter. Hits it through the block. Haley able to get it up to Tatum. Tatum to Lauren. Lauren hits it deep. Gators able to pop it up. They're going to set their outside again. They tip it over. Lauren there. Gets it to Tatum. Tatum pushes to Brenna. Brenna hits it around the block. Gators with the dig. They're going to set their outside hitter. Hits a real shot deep. Haley able to pop it up to Tatum. Tatum out to Lauren. Lauren goes into the net just a little too low on that swing. So the Gators will get the ball down to getting set to serve. A couple of good swings. Plex just couldn't quite put it away. Hard low serve down the middle. Haley with the pass. Tatum. Tatum out to Brenna. Brenna goes cross court for the kill. Brenna had tried a few soft shots. Got fed up with that and decided to bring the hammer. Got the kill this time. Lauren back to serve for Plex. Lauren low serve, just a little too low in the net. So Plex in fuego in that first game from the baseline, serving. Not quite so much here. Gators serve cross court. Haley with the pass to Tatum. Tatum back to Brenna. Brenna hits it over. Gators with the dig. They're going to set their outside hitter. Hits it cross court. Haley gets it, but it goes over the net and out of bounds. So the Gators back to within 1 here. Getting set to serve again. Gators hard serve, and that catches the back baseline. A beautiful swing by the serve by the Gators. A lot of top spin on that serve. Able to get it down just before the back baseline. Gators with another big top serve. It goes deep. Lauren with the pass to Tatum. Tatum to Brenna. Brenna goes down the line. That's a kill for Brenna. So Plex goes back up 1 as Maya heads out. Aubrey checks in the front row. Brenna back to serve. Brenna hard low serve, too low in the net. So Brenna will head out. Maya heads into the back row as the Gators get set to serve. We are knotted at 11s. Just about halfway through this first set. Lollipop serve short. Haley goes diving, gets it to Tatum. Tatum to Aubrey. Aubrey tips it over. Gators able to get it up. They set up their outside hitter. It's a blocked by Aubrey. Gators get it back up. They set up their middle. Goes cross court. Tatum tries to get a hand on it, but it goes backwards out of bounds, and the Gators reclaim the lead. So the Gators leading by 1, getting set to serve. A high serve by able to get it to Tatum. Tatum back to Kaylin. Kaylin goes down the line. That's a kill for Tatum on the Kaylin on the right side. A good swing by Kaylin as she heads back to serve, going around the block and finding an open spot on the court. Kaylin deep serve down the line in trouble. Ace for Kaylin. The ball was wiggling like a fish out of water. Beautiful serve by Kaylin, gives Plex the lead. Kaylin, another cross-court serve, short, in troubles the Gator, another ace! So Plex goes up 2 here in the second, as Kaylin heads back looking for more. Kaylin, another short serve, Gators got it well. They're going to set up their middle hitter, who get blocked up the net by Aubrey. Gators have to punch it over. Lauren with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin back to Tatum. Tatum goes down the line for the kill. Another hard swing by Tatum on the right side. Finds the open court. So Plex pushing the lead to 3 here in the second. Kaylin back at the baseline, waiting to get this set back underway again. Kaylin serving down the line. Gators in a little bit of trouble. Another ace for Kaylin. Kaylin, a bouquet of aces here today in games 1 and 2. Putting some nifty spin on the ball. Hard blow serve. Gators able to get it up. They set up their outside hitter. Hits it cross court. Maya able to get the dig to Kaylin. Kaylin out to Haley. Haley hits a roll shot over. Gators get the dig. They set up their middle hitter who tips it cross court. And that finds the open court. A kill for the middle of the Gators. A very smart decision. Saw the Plex defense shifting over to our left. Tipped it back to the right to find the open court. So the Gators down 3, getting set to serve. Hard low serve down the middle. Lauren with the pass. Kaylin back sets to Tatum. Tatum off the block and backwards. Gators able to get it up. They're going to try to hit it over. Can't get it over. So Plex will get the ball back, leading by 4 as Haley heads back to serve. Haley, hard low cross court serve. Gators able to get it up. They set up their libero who bumps it. It goes deep. Haley with the pass. Kaylin to Aubrey. Aubrey shifts it over the block and down. Aubrey with the feather touch from the middle for the kill. Haley, short serve down the line. Gators push it over into Kaylin, able to get it to Maya. Maya setting up Tatum. Tatum goes around the block. Gators tracking it down, get it back on the court over. Aubrey with the pass. Kaylin out to Lauren. Lauren goes off the block and out of bounds. Kill for Lauren on the outside. So Haley will head back to serve again as Plex pushes the lead to 6 here. Haley, short serve just down the line. Gators able to get it up. They set up their outside hitter who hits it. Blocked on the net by Tatum. They hit it over and they're going to get called. They didn't get blocked. They're going to get called for 4 hits on that ball. So Plex starting to push this lead a little higher now at 7. Haley back for another. Hard serve down the middle. Gators try to track it down. Get it back on the court. And they get it over. Tatum with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin backs up to Tatum. Tatum goes off the block and backwards. Gators able to get the dig. They set up their back row hitter. Hits it deep. Haley pass it up to Kaylin. Kaylin back to Haley. Haley hits it over the block. Gators able to get the dig. They set up their outside again. Hits it deep, and that's going to catch the back baseline. One of the craziest hits by the outside I've seen. The ball looked like it was going to go a mile out of bounds, and then all of a sudden it just died and went right before the back baseline. A great hit by the outside of the Gators. So the Gators trailing by 6 with the serve. Hard low serve down the middle. Maya able to pop it up to Kaylin. Kaylin out to Lauren. Lauren has to hit it. Cross court. Gators able to get it up, and that second ball went a little bit backwards. Gators not ready for it, so Aubrey checks out. Brenda checks into the front row. Maya heading back to serve for Plex. Maya hard serve down the line. Gators able to get it up. They set up their back row hitter, hits it deep. Kaylin able to pop it up. Maya gets it up. Lauren able to bump it over. Gators setting up their offense to the outside. They're going to hit a deep shot over. Haley with the pass. Kaylin out to Lauren. Lauren goes cross court. Gators get a hand on that lightning strike by Lauren, but it goes backwards out of bounds. Another power shot by Lauren from the outside. And the down ref going to talk to the up ref. So we'll wait and see what they're talking about. As tradition, I don't know what they're talking about, so I'll make something up. They're probably talking about where to get a good lobster roll here in Boston. They may have found where to go. Both seem happy. Maya back with the serve. Maya serving down the line. Gators able to get it up. They're going to set up there. I think it was the right side hitter who was supposed to take that. Got confused. Their back row hitter came over trying to take it as well. So Plex 2 points away from taking the second set and the game. Maya back to serve again. Maya cross court serve. Gators not able to track it down. A beautiful serve by Maya. That was quite the angle to get that ball over the net. So Maya serving game point number 1 for Plex. Maya another short serve. Gators able to get this one up. They're going to set their outside hitter, who goes off the block and backwards. Lauren gets it up and over. Gators push it back over. Haley to Kaylin to Brenna. Brenna goes cross court. Kill for Brenna in the middle. And Plex will take the second set, 25-14. Again, we should be playing in about 2 hours, 15 minutes or so, give or take, depending. Reach out to loved ones just to make sure when we play again. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next game. Go Plex.